All right, man, I hope you can hear this and then see it good enough. I'm going to break this Pride and Joy down into, little sections so that you'll understand what I'm talking about, and maybe it'd be easier for me to learn, even though it takes some time to get it down, the technique. So the first technique, well, there's actually two. The two techniques are going to be a rhythm that you have to use and muting. And I think muting is going to be probably pretty uncomfortable for you to begin with, but it's really necessary in this particular lick. So, I'm gonna bring you up close to this, show you what I do with my left hand. All right, I'm not going to do the beginning or anything. I'm just going to go straight into the rhythm. So I want you to work on this, and when you hit your right hand, just do this to begin with, okay? And with your left hand, you're going to be muting for this Pride and Joy. So you got the open string, and when you play the top string, mute all the rest of the strings with your left hand. See, it's got a real chop to it. So, and this is just an exercise in muting. So the notes I want you to play are. And each strum, you got to go strum it all the way down when you hit each note. So that you get used to playing those notes. So it's right, but you do it with the whole strum. Work with that for a while, just doing those two chords. Don't go to the B or anything. Just do those two chords, those two phrases, and that will get you halfway. So once you learn to mute, now second half is your right hand, which is crucial. So what I want you to do with your right hand is this. So it's a backbeat swing. So you're on with the backbeat and the downbeat. So it's like so you go, and I'm going to do it without. There's a open string thing that he does, but I'm going to do it without the open string to begin with, so that you'll get the general idea. So with your left hand, you'll be doing exactly what I just showed you as far as the muting goes. So. The only difference is you use that rhythm. See how it works? There's one other thing I need to show you in between the chords. Okay, in between the phrases, I think once every 1, 2, 3, 4, once every 8 beats, he goes. Hold on. So it's with your right hand, you hit the top string, and with your left hand, it's A, E. So I do it with this with my finger because it's easier. With my third finger, it's a bar. I know it's tough, but that's how I do it. But you can do it like this, or you can do it like this. It's just more cumbersome if you do it with your all three fingers. So the whole thing with that in there is. And you hammer it on, and then same thing. That's the A chord, and then you hammer it on with the E chord. And you open up your hand, you lift your hand off the strings in between. I love that part. Anyway, we're going to start from the beginning, and I do the same muting technique I taught you. I got to go back to the other hand. Sorry, this is a really kind of cumbersome video, but so Now it gets ugly. To get the last part down, it goes like this. So he hits the third and, those strings open, okay? You don't have to hit all of them, and it doesn't have to be dead on to begin with. But it sounds like this, and watch my left hand what I do in between my mutes, and this is where it gets difficult. Now that should keep you busy for about 2 years.